Hi everyone, it's Lindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the items that I sell and where exactly they come from. So I do both liquidation unboxings and sold videos on my channel, and a question that I've been getting more and more frequently now is, where does all this stuff come from? So rather than going through and answering all of these comments one at a time, I just decided that maybe I should make an updated sourcing video for you guys so that I can tell you in one video exactly where all of my inventory comes from. And it could also be something beneficial for you if you were looking to branch out your inventory and expanding your sourcing opportunities as well. I know that it can be a little intimidating and somewhat difficult to find reputable liquidators or sources that are regular enough to where you can rely on them for purchasing inventory for your reselling business. So maybe by me giving you some ideas, it can benefit you in your business moving forward. So now, of course, I can't give you all of my sources. I do need to keep some things private because this is my reselling business, but that doesn't mean that I don't have a lot of sources that I can give you that can help you out. So right now, my absolute favorite company, and just about the only company I'm recommending to people right now, is Via Trading. I've been buying from Via Trading for about 2.5 years now. I have never been disappointed in either their service or the merchandise that they provide. So I definitely recommend them first and foremost for anybody wanting to get involved in liquidation. I recommend Via Trading to people not just because of their reputation for quality and service, but because of the amount of merchandise that they carry. It doesn't matter what you want to sell, Via Trading has got it. If you want to buy boxes of clothing, they've got it. If you want to buy a giant pallet of clothing, they've got it. If you want tools, if you want electronics, if you want toys, if you want domestics, if you want shoes, Via Trading has got it. So it doesn't matter where you are, what size business you have, or what you resell, Via Trading can accommodate you. Another reason why I recommend Via Trading to people is because they're the only liquidation company to actually partner with me to give me my own coupon code. So that means that if you, my viewer, want to try them out, you can get a discount. That coupon code is Lindy. I'll put the link down in the video description if you're interested in trying it out. But it's a $50 coupon code off any purchase of $250 or more. So feel free to use that coupon code if you want to try them out. But that is the #1 liquidation company that I do refer to people. And then the second liquidation company is Bulk.com. So I have not partnered with Bulk.com, so I don't have a coupon code with them. And there are some quirks about the site that keep me from having it be the only company that I recommend. But there are definitely deals to be had on Bulk.com. I do have a completely separate video for buying success for Bulk.com, and I will link that up here in the iCard somewhere if you missed that video. I went ahead and had decided to make a video about sourcing from Bulk.com just because I started to see kind of a trend in how their manifests work and the kind of merchandise that they sell. And I started feeling like there was opportunity for buyers to lose money on lots, and so I wanted to make a video to give you all of the tools I felt you needed for buying success with Bulk.com. So I'll link that video up here in the iCards or down in the video description box below if you want to go check it out. But that is a very, very big liquidation company that a lot of resellers use. They also sell just about everything, and all of their lots are manifested. So that's really good for people getting started with liquidation because you do have the ability to look at a manifest and see exactly what you're getting in the box. But that can sometimes be a hindrance when you buy liquidation, because in order for a liquidation company to manifest an entire lot for you, that is time and expense. So that means that the lots are going to cost a lot more because every single item is itemized on a manifest. And then with a company like Via Trading that really doesn't do a lot of manifests, you get a much better price because it's not manifested. So there is a lot greater risk not having a manifest, but there can potentially be more reward because you pay less for your lots. Another thing I really like about Via Trading is that they do have new overstock. So if you are not really wanting to buy like customer returns liquidations, you can buy brand new merchandise from Via Trading. And those are things that you can easily send into Amazon. So if you don't want to deal with customer returns, Via Trading can also help out with that. Whereas bulk, on the other hand, doesn't really provide wholesale. They just provide what they consider as new merchandise. But in my experience, a lot of that is not really super new. It's not like wholesale new, if you know what I mean. So those are the two liquidation companies that I really do recommend to people. They both have pros and cons. So it's just up to you to try them out and see what you think. So those are the two liquidation companies that I use the most because I've had the most success with them. So another way that I find this inventory is by doing what's called retail arbitrage. So that's a really super fancy name for going to any department store and buying it on clearance or just straight off the shelf, depending. And it's funny because I was doing that before I even knew that it had a name. I didn't even know that retail arbitrage was an actual thing. I was just basically stopping at all of the clearance aisles whenever I would go to Walmart or the grocery store or Target, and I would just shop the clearance aisles for things that were on sale really super cheap that I could sell on eBay and turn a profit. So don't underestimate the power of clearance aisles. A lot of the times if an item is damaged or if it ends up being on a shelf too long at a major department store, it will get marked down really, really low. I remember one of my favorite RA flips. It wasn't recent, it was actually a while back. I remember going to Target and I was looking in the pharmacy area and there was an end cap that had clearance markdowns on it. And there was this entire like flat, I always call them flats. It's kind of like, you know, the little cardboard holders, I don't know. Anyway, it was full of Ferreteers eye drops and they were all marked down to about $1.38 each. And there was probably 20 of them there. I mean, there was a lot and they had not yet reached their expiration date. Why they were all marked down, I have no idea, but I ended up buying all of them and I sold them on lots on eBay and I made about a $10 profit on every single one. So it was very, very cool. But anyway, all of that to say, you can easily check clearance aisles at any department store and you can find things to flip. You might not be able to find things in as great a quantity as you could buying liquidation or wholesale, but it's something. It's another avenue to add variety to your eBay store. So carrying on the same theme with shopping the clearance aisles at department stores is looking at closeout stores. So there could be discount grocery stores in your area. There could be closeout stores like Big Lots around. Those are excellent places to find items to resell. I love shopping those stores because a lot of those items can be discontinued, and discontinued items bring a really nice price on eBay. And even discount stores have clearance markdowns. So that's a way for you to find some really unique things to sell that are also on clearance. And here's a little bit of a tip for you. At those discount stores, make sure to check food markdowns because discounted food can bring big money on eBay. All right, and there's a bonus tip from me to you. Another place that I source merchandise that is kind of obvious, but I wanted to go ahead and throw it in here, is garage sales. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it because I know that a lot of us already source at garage sales, but I wanted to make sure to point this out for any new viewers on my channel that maybe haven't thought about utilizing garage sales for reselling. A lot of the times you can walk up to a garage sale and find something used or even brand new, buy it for as little as $1/4 and flip it on eBay for any amount of money. So it is a source of merchandise for me, but it's not a regular one since I can really only use it a couple of months out of the year. And then the last source of the merchandise that I currently use is Facebook Marketplace, but not necessarily in the way that you might be thinking. So a lot of people, whenever they sell things on Facebook Marketplace, they'll list it and you'll go and you'll look on Facebook Marketplace and you'll be like, oh, that looks interesting, I'll resell that. But I tend to reach out to a lot of the local couponers in my community, and I also join a lot of couponing Facebook groups, because what will happen is a lot of these local couponers that live in my area, they will get giant lots of vitamins or shampoos or lotions, basically a lot of HBA stuff that they get for almost free using coupons at the grocery store, and they will sell it to me at a discount. So it's really smart to partner with local couponers in your area if you don't want to go to the hassle of doing all of the couponing yourself, because that is very, very time consuming. So if you don't want to go to the hassle of learning how to coupon and getting things like shampoo, personal care products, food, all of that kind of stuff at a discount, if you join Facebook groups of couponers, you can actually buy from them at a discount. That is actually the primary way that I was sourcing merchandise a few years ago when I was selling this kind of stuff, but I was not yet doing liquidation. I was getting all of my HBA merchandise from couponers and not even liquidation. So I think that it is a very large untapped resource for a lot of resellers, is to find those couponers and buy from them if you aren't wanting to do liquidation. So that's another really big one. And then of course, something that you can do is you can put your own ad in Facebook Marketplace that you buy things. You know, if you are a clothing seller, if you tell people, I will buy your clothing from you for 50 cents a piece, if you want to even get super specific in your listing, you can say something like, I want to buy women's clothing, size 6 to size 20, and I will pay 50 cents per item for items that are lovingly used or in like new condition, and you can buy from people that way. I mean, if you're paying somebody 50 cents per item of clothes, I don't even, that's like cheaper than the Goodwill bins. So it's just, it's a really good way to buy things to resell. It's also a really unique opportunity because you bring the hunt to you. You don't have to go out and find things. You just have to sit back and wait for people to contact you, and then you just meet up and decide what you want, and you move on with your life, and you go home, you list it, and you make money. All right, you guys, that's it. That's everywhere I get my merchandise to resell. Where do you source your merchandise? Put it down in the comments below. I'm really interested to see what kind of ideas we can all exchange and share and help each other grow our businesses. If you liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up. That way I know. Don't forget to check the video description. I will put some useful information down there for you guys. And do please remember to subscribe if you would like to see more content. And I'll see you guys with my next video. Bye.